article also is coming from forecasts. Litecoin transactions jump amid Bitcoin blockchain congestion, higher fees. Daily transactions on the Litecoin blockchain reached all-time highs over the past 2 days amid the Bitcoin network's congestion and higher transaction fees, according to data from Glassnode. So we saw Litecoin seeing over 575,000 transactions on Tuesday, the largest daily volume the blockchain has processed, compared to roughly 100,000 transactions on May 1st. The daily number of new addresses created on Litecoin reached 677,000 on Tuesday, or more than Bitcoin's 350,000. The data showed Litecoin has outpaced Bitcoin in creations of new daily addresses. Now, Litecoin is supposed to be the silver to Bitcoin's gold, but it even has, I think, 84 million supply, has halvings events, etc., but it just hasn't performed like Bitcoin. Litecoin was a tier 1 token back in the bull market of 2020. However, there's just so much more competition and other projects and tokens doing what Litecoin is doing that it just really hasn't gained any traction. So this was the the bull market I was talking about back in, I'm sorry, I said 2020, but 2017, and then it went up to record highs again during the pandemic. Litecoin does have a following, so it will remain relevant, but I don't know. I think there's better opportunities to try to get a return on your investment. But either way, let's analyze the charts. All right, so I'm going to pick this candle here to be the in the monthly buyers level at, say, $50, based on this huge move up, right, stemming from this October 2020 candle. Monthly buyers at $50, and I like to draw my monthly zones in yellow. All right, and when I look at current price, I go up and to the left. I'm going to say that these wicks here signify that there are sellers between the range of 120 and 140. All right, let's go down to the weekly chart. So as you can see, when the price came back into the monthly buy zone, price reacted and actually started to make higher highs and higher lows. Just looking at volume. Alright, so if we look at this candle here, you had a drop in price, and then this was the start of the origin that took out these pivot highs. So you can say that there were, although I don't like the structure, can't deny that there were weekly buyers at this level, at the $64 level, right? Because this was the origin of the strong move higher that took out the pivot highs to the left. And on March 6th, when price came down, the week of March 6th, there was definitely buyers here because price just zoomed back higher. Alright, I want to see, look at current price go up and to the left. Okay. I'm not going to mark it as a weekly buyers because I just don't like the structure, but again, I can't deny that, well, it worked, right? The setup worked. Alright, let's go down to the daily chart. And the fact that price only penetrated this zone here a little less than 50%, you know, there could still be unfilled buy orders below this pivot low here. Okay. So short-term momentum is to the downside based on these low highs, low lows. But it could still just be a pullback, right? If you look at the weekly chart. Now the fact that this pivot high didn't take out this pivot high tells me that the momentum to the upside is limited. And if price was to get back down to this level may not hold based on the fact that this pivot high did not take out this pivot high, which tells me that the sellers are in control. Nevertheless, let's go down to the daily chart. And we have an established daily sellers level. We'll just say at the $100 level. Alright, this based on this extended long range candle on high volume. Just want to see if there's any other levels of interest. Alright, so these are the two levels in play. You have a daily sellers level at 100, and you have, I'm going to mark it in because it's still viable. Weekly buyers level at $64. So price is stuck in the middle. In the middle is equilibrium between the buyers and sellers. So you want to play the extremes. In this case, I would not short at this level because you have a high time frame buyers level on the monthly chart, and you have a weekly buyers level as well. So you know these levels are going to trump this little daily sellers level. So I would not short here. You can use this as a first target if you were to go long, if price pulls back between $50 and $60. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Please like the video.